You know that feeling when you're right on the edge of something big? Well, according to the source material we're looking at today, there's a very specific internal shift that happens just before a huge financial breakthrough. So, we're going to decode what that pre-millionaire mindset actually feels like.
So let me ask you something. Has the idea of being a millionaire started to feel different to you lately? Like it's gone from this far-off, lottery-winning fantasy to something that, well, something that feels a lot closer, a lot more real?
If you're nodding your head right now, our source material says that's not just you daydreaming. That feeling? That's the first real sign of a massive internal shift. It's basically a signal that your whole reality is about to get a serious upgrade.
Now, the heart of this change isn't about some new business plan or finding the perfect investment. Nope. It's an internal recalibration of how you see your own future. You're moving away from just hoping for wealth to something way, way more powerful.
And that powerful feeling is expectation. The source defines it really specifically. It's not this buzzy, hyped-up excitement. It's a quiet, calm certainty. You just kind of know it's going to happen. You don't need anyone else to tell you. You just feel it in your bones.
And that calm certainty is what fuels the next big idea, the great internal shift. See, the source argues that building real wealth doesn't start with spreadsheets and strategies. It actually starts with your identity. You have to first become the person who can attract and, more importantly, hold that kind of wealth. And here's how you know that identity shift has happened. It's all about the questions you ask yourself. The old mindset is full of doubt, right? It's always asking, can I really do this? Is this even possible for me? But the new pre-millionaire mindset, it doesn't even bother questioning if. It just asks, so when does this become my reality? Okay, now this is the part that might blow your mind. The source speaks directly to you. It claims this isn't something you have to work on or try to achieve. It suggests this shift has already happened inside you, maybe without you even realizing it. The wiring is already different. So if this new identity is already there, how does it actually show up in your day-to-day life? Well, it starts to manifest as a much steadier, more grounded way of thinking and reacting to, well, everything. Just look at this list. Does any of this sound familiar? You're not as thrown off by a dip in the market. You're less emotional about a big expense. You kind of roll your eyes at those get-rich-quick schemes now. Instead, you're fascinated by deeper ideas, like leverage and timing. And you've definitely got way less patience for nonsense that wastes your time and energy.
The source material absolutely nails it with this line. Real millionaire energy does not chase. It positions. That frantic, hustling energy, it's gone. It's been replaced by this patient, strategic calm. You're not hunting anymore. You're setting the board and waiting for the right moment to make your move. So the big takeaway here is that money is treated like an energy that responds to our energy. It's not drawn to desperation or wishing. It's attracted to certainty. It's drawn to the frequency of knowing your own worthiness. It's a total game changer of a perspective.
Now here's where things can feel a little weird. This new internal state can create a quiet external reality. But it is so important to understand this stillness for what it is. It is not stagnation. It's a powerful and totally necessary phase.
And the source points this out directly. It might feel like you're stuck in a holding pattern, like things on the outside aren't moving nearly as fast as things are moving on the inside.
But listen, that quiet, it's a feature, not a bug. It's the final stage of the process. It's the space where everything inside of you locks into alignment, right before the outside world is about to change very, very fast.
And that brings us to the nature of the breakthrough itself. Because according to this source, that next level of abundance in your life, it's not going to be a slow, steady climb. Oh no, it's going to be an exponential leap. So think of it like a 3-act play. Act 1 was your season of preparation. You were learning discipline, building self-trust. Act 2, where you might be right now, is this quiet period of alignment. And what's coming in Act 3? The jump. A sudden flood of clarity, of new opportunities, and just this unstoppable momentum.
And this quote just says it all. To everybody else, your success is going to look like it happened overnight. They'll be shocked. But to you, on the inside, it's going to feel completely and totally inevitable. It's just the natural outcome of all the internal work you've already finished. So, to wrap it all up, this whole journey has been leading you to this exact moment. You're in that final stage, right before your external reality, your bank account, finally gets the memo and rushes to catch up with the powerful new identity you've already built.
So we'll leave you with this final thought to really chew on. What would change for you right now if you just shifted your energy one last time? If you stopped endlessly preparing for a future that might happen and started calmly, confidently expecting a reality that's already on its way to you?